bizarre COVID 2020 year could today be the third attempt at a LaSalle Howard matchup. But after postponements and schedule changes, this game is happening at Tom Gola Arena. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Corey Cohen on ESPN Plus, joining you live from Philadelphia. The starting lineups for this matchup between the LaSalle Explorers and the Howard Bison. We'll start with LaSalle. Lineups presented by Standard Digital. Take your office to the next level and beyond. Check them out at standarddigital.com. They've got the point guard, number 4, Kate Hill. Other guards, number 10, Claire Jacobs, number 12, Molly Massantonio, and in the front court, number 22, Jordan Lewis, and number 15, Kayla Spruill. The Howard starting lineups presented by Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers Local Union, number 1, PA Delaware. Learn more at bac-1.org. Starters for the Bison, number 0, Anjanae Hutton, the freshman out of Texas, number 1, Destiny Howell, number 2, Ayanna Warren, number 10, Michaela Mennett, and number 23, their star player, Jayla Thornton. Team's getting ready for tip-off here. Kayla Spruill and Michaela Mennett out there, and this game is underway with LaSalle winning the tip. Jordan Lewis open underneath the net. And last touch off of LaSalle, so a good defensive play there. Sprinting back was Destiny Howell for the Bison. LaSalle coming into this game 2-2, fresh off a loss on Wednesday at Villanova in a Big Five matchup. But they got a big win here at home against St. Francis over the weekend, as there's a foul. Howard has only played one game so far this season. That was all the way back on November 30th against Mount St. Mary's. Since then, before then, their season opener scheduled for Towson was canceled. They were supposed to play a game this past Tuesday against Georgetown in D.C. That was canceled. And then they were supposed to play a game on Thursday against UMBC, and that was postponed. This game came together just a couple of days ago. These teams put it together. They tried to start the season together. That didn't work out. But now the matchup is happening, as it has for a few seasons now. They were the season openers the last couple of years. LaSalle versus Howard. Howard won it 2 years ago. The Explorers won it last year. Down court football pass to Lewis. Out of bounds will stay with the Explorers. Kate Hill to inbound, the senior transfer from Rutgers. It's her second year here in Philadelphia. Claire Jacobs off the glass, no good. So here is Ayanna Warren. She is diminutive, 5'3". Great pass, though, and a rebound from Kayla Spruill. Hill brings it up. Jordan Lewis, sophomore from Houston, Texas. He's had a good start to this season. Spruill has been dominant so far. Here's Lewis, takes a 3. Off the rim. Warren, the 5'3" sophomore point guard, played all but 3 minutes in their lone game against Mount St. Mary's. LaSalle moving quickly. That's how they like to play. Hill finds Molly Massantonio. And a travel called. So it goes against LaSalle. The Explorers still scoreless. Now we're over a minute into this contest. Warren had 10 points, 7 assists in that contest against Mount St. Mary's. Stolen away by Claire Jacobs. Jacobs, little Euro step, and she scores. First bucket of the game for the Explorers. I think the most impressive stat from Ayanna Warren, again standing at 5'3", who's got the ball now, is that she had 7 rebounds in that game against Mount St. Mary's. Pretty remarkable for a player of her height. Howard nearly lost it. On the drive now, some good defense from Kayla Spruill. Kate Hill, and there's a foul mid-court. That'll be called on Ayanna Warren. LaSalle wearing yellow at home, Howard wearing blue on the road. Explorers ready for the workday in their uniforms, presented by Cintas. For more information on Cintas apparel and solutions, check out cintas.com. So the first substitution of the game for LaSalle, and the way that Mountain McGillivray likes to do it now in his third season with the program, is a full 5-on, 5-off substitution, a full line change. So into the game now for the Explorers, as we see a foul called away from the ball. We see number 14, Haley Hill, who will be the center. Number 21, freshman Jay Haynes. The point guard position, number 11, Deja King. Number 24, Amy Jacobs. And number 13, Morgan Adams, another big. Nice drive from Jay Haynes, who finishes.
21, Jay Haynes.
Howard does not have a very deep team. We did not see them make a substitution. Only 9 players got any minutes in their season opener against Mount St. Mary's. There's a rebound for the 5'3" point guard, Warren. You can see how she got 7 of them in their opener. Amy Jacobs wide open. It's good. Beautiful setup there from the Explorers. Puts them up 7-2. About 3 minutes into this contest. The drive from Ayanna Warren. Kicks it out. A lot of contact. Offensive foul. And the freshman Morgan Adams taking the charge there for LaSalle. Now, actually, they change it to a traveling call. It will still be Explorers basketball.
Down the lineup for the Bison, number 33, Kanaya Harris.
Still good defense from Morgan Adams, the freshman who was a 4-sport athlete in high school. Played basketball, volleyball, or excuse me, 3-sport athlete, basketball, volleyball, and softball. But she also played violin. That could count as a 4th sport. And they call Deja King for a travel. Of the 2 quote-unquote starting point guards for this LaSalle team, Kate Hill really doesn't turn the ball over much. Deja King will turn it over occasionally, still not much, but it does happen from time to time. Here's Destiny Howell. Rebound collected by LaSalle. Wild shot and a foul called on Howard. That's on Kanaya Harris.
Howard foul is their 3rd team foul of the quarter. Now at the line.
And for Harris, she is making her first appearance of the season, as she did not play in their season opener against Mount St. Mary. So bringing it up is Harris. Pass out. Here's a jumper, and it's good for Michaela Mennett, the 6'3" sophomore out of Chicago. Only had 2 points in their lone game. Under 6 minutes to play. Haley Hill with the ball. Drives, double teamed. Hill with the hook shot, too strong. And a frustration foul there, trying to get the ball back.
Explorers foul is their 2nd.
And we'll see the starting lineup come back in for LaSalle. Claire Jacobs, Jordan Lewis, Molly Massantonio, Kate Hill, and Kayla Spruill. And for Howard, Michaela Mennett comes off.
Kayla Spruill and number 22, Jordan Lewis.
We see Brooklyn Fort Davis, a sophomore out of Chicago. There are 3 players from Chicago on this Howard squad. Traveling call there against Jayla Thornton. Thornton was named All-Conference 3rd team a season ago. She's had a phenomenal career. Great start to this year. Thornton had 26 points and 6 rebounds in the opener against Mount St. Mary's. Jacobs tips to Hill. Antonio loses her dribble. It's messy on the ground. LaSalle, either way, it's going to be a shot clock violation, and Howard will gain possession. Jayla Thornton a little bit shaken up there. Here's Harris. The jumper off the back iron. Claire Jacobs moving quickly. Sees the floor, keeps it for herself, and banks it off the glass. Great finish there for Jacobs. She's got 4 points to start. LaSalle with an 11-4 lead against Howard. Anjanae Hutton tipped off of the Bison. And there is the first media timeout of the game as we take a quick break.
In fact, our new menu is getting us noticed. We cater any event at all 3 of our locations. We're booking fast, so don't miss hosting your next party.
Back here after the media timeout, LaSalle up 11-4 here in the first quarter against Howard. I'm Corey Cohen with you on ESPN+. Kayla Sproul misses. Offensive board, Jacobs! And Claire Jacobs with 6 points already here in the first quarter. Not even 6 minutes in. Jacobs, who had a spectacular freshman season last year. Out of bounds on the Bison. She averaged just under 14 points per game last year. Made the A10 All-Rookie team. This year was picked as the preseason A10 second team. And she started out well. Currently 13.7 points per game, which is what she had last year. Traveling call there. She also does have 5 rebounds per game this year. And in a tough midweek game against Villanova, in which LaSalle lost 78-52, Claire Jacobs had one of the only good evenings, with 16 points, 7 rebounds. Nice move inside there from Anjanae Hutton. Nay Hutton is a freshman from Cedar Hill, Texas, had 18 points in her career debut against Mount St. Mary's. Here's Lewis, extra pass, Sproul gets the bounce. Kanaya Harris, again making her season debut, also her career debut in the NCAA. Freshman from Maryland. LaSalle with the turnover. Jacobs loses it. That was her one problem last year, turnovers. Harris on the wing. Jayla Thornton, say it was tipped. Hutton, out, open, Kaya Creek, and it rattles in. Creek, a productive player, another freshman on this team, productive off the bench in their opener. 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks in their opener. And again, she's 5'10". Move inside, no good. Howard had a remarkable 12 blocks in that game against Mount St. Mary's. No look pass from Hill. Not quite on the money. Lewis open, top of the arc. Rattles out. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Jumper, nothing but net from Jayla Thornton. That is her first bucket of the game. She is now 7 points away from 1,000 career. Sproul No look pass. Lewis open from 3. And it falls.
Scored by number 22, Jordan Lewis.
She had a couple of looks to start this game, missed both of them, but hit on her 3rd try. Lewis was 3rd on this team last year as a freshman in scoring. Jacobs went for the steal. Now going for the rebound, and she gets it and draws a foul called on Kaya Creek.
Howard foul is their 4th foul of the quarter. Entering the lineup for Howard, number 1, Destiny Howe.
Another substitution for LaSalle, the same as that first substitution we saw, except instead of Morgan Adams out there at center, we see Michelle Kazicki, freshman center from Wilmington, Delaware. Here's Deja King. Haley Hill, who's a front court player but can handle the ball and shoot it from outside. Under a minute to go in the first. Jay Haynes driving and finishing. Haynes was rated 89. As we see an air ball. 89 in the nation by ESPN. And a huge bucket there from Howard. Haynes given that 89 rating by ESPN, a high-ranking recruit for the Explorers. Started her career with a 16-point game against Towson, but has quieted down since. Just 5 points in the last 3 games for Haynes. Shot clock turned off. Here's Kazicki. Takes a jumper. Not sure Mountain McGillivray wanted that. And there's a chance for Howard. The shot would count, but it is no good. As at the end of the first quarter, LaSalle leads 20-14.
They're going to have some difficult choices to make.
Second quarter beginning here. Second quarter brought to you by Follett. At Follett, they want to empower education everywhere. Learning is happening. To learn more about Follett, visit follett.com. Foul on that quick drive from Howard sends the Bison to the line. It is a 20-14 lead for the Explorers here at home. For Howard, it is just their 2nd game of the year. After postponements, cancellations, this game was postponed. This was the 3rd different date on the schedule for these two teams. First, it was supposed to be on November 25th, then pushed to December 28th, and then moved up to today, as LaSalle was supposed to have a game against Mount St. Mary's. They couldn't play because of COVID within that program, so these two teams do play. Howard just looking to get a game in with all the cancellations. Haley Hill gets out of the trap. Kazicki right back to Hill. Mountain McGillivray screaming at them, move. Haley Hill off the glass, nice layup.
Number 14, Haley Hill.
Haley Hill taking on a much bigger role this season. Had just over a point per game last year. There's a traveling call. So far, she's got just under 5 points per game this year and over 4 rebounds per game, 2nd on the team. Another full-on substitution for LaSalle. It is the starting lineup. Cache Dixon into the game for Howard. Dixon, another one of the Chicago players. Jordan Lewis. Jacobs driving, takes the jumper from the elbow, misses. Kaya Creek. Lewis with the rebound. Finds Hill. Again, LaSalle loves playing quickly. Massantonio in the transition, misses the 3. Kanaya Harris. And an errant pass, miscommunication there from Howard. Your one-stop shop for custom screen printed and embroidered sportswear, Campus Clothes. Whether your team is on the field or in the corporate world, let them help you get the look. For more information, check out Campus Clothes, that's with K's.com.
In for your Explorers, number 2, Kayla Richardson.
Kayla Richardson entering the game, making her home career debut for LaSalle. She made her overall career debut midweek at Villanova, played 6 minutes. And here she is making first appearance at home for LaSalle. She's a freshman from Red Bank, New Jersey. She's nursing some ankle injuries to start the season, but now she is out on the court, hoping to help out this program. Warren, pass to Howell, and a foul called on Jacobs.
Explorers foul is the team's second foul of the quarter. Returning for Howard, 0-0 on Janae Hutton.
Nay Hutton comes back in for the Bison.
She replaced number 24, Brooklyn.
Baseline inbound. Nice pass to Cash Dixon, who takes the three, banks it from long range. You don't see that too often. Richardson, Jacobs driving the baseline, blocked by Anjanae Hutton, the 6-footer. Sproul answers on the other end with a three. Sproul, coming off last weekend, a stellar game against St. Francis, scored 28 points in 28 minutes and 10 rebounds in that effort. Sproul is open. Massantonio at first didn't see her and then got tripped up on the foul.
Is their first team foul.
Sproul, though, after that 28-point effort, then midweek against Villanova, didn't score any.
23, Jayla Thornton.
So Richardson comes off. Jordan Lewis comes on. The first breakup from the traditional substitution Mountain McGillivray likes to make. It'll stay with LaSalle, tipped by the Bison. Inbound to Kate Hill. She doesn't shoot much. She takes care of the ball and gets dimes. Sproul, great pass there, inside to Lewis. Little spin move, Jordan Lewis finding the bucket. Against oversized competitors. There's Warren, who knows something about oversized competitors. Smallest player on either team. She's incredibly aggressive, though. And a late foul call on Kayla Sproul.
The Explorers foul is their third team foul of the quarter.
As Ayanna Warren heads to the line for Howard.
Warren shooting two.
Broom Street, they're more than a software company. They're a business services firm that provides solutions to large and small companies. For more information, visit broomstreet.com. Warren makes the first. Again, 10 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds for Warren in their season opener. Huge effort from the point guard. She makes them both. It's a 2-possession ball game. LaSalle leading by 6. Little trap on here. LaSalle breaks half court. Finds Sproul. Massantonio off the mark. And a foul called against the Explorers. It's on Sproul.
Foul is their fourth team foul of the quarter.
So that is Kayla Sproul's second. She was scheduled to sit anyway. But Mountain McGillivray will have to keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, it's the fourth team foul against LaSalle this quarter. One more sends Howard to the bonus.
Number 14, Haley Hill.
Warren loses the ball, gets it right back. Warren runner misses, and LaSalle basketball. These are two exceptionally young teams. Howard has 7 freshmen on the squad, and for LaSalle, they are tied as the youngest team in the nation with an average roster age of 19.3. That stat courtesy of the SID here at LaSalle, Ed LaFerge. picked up by Nay Hutton. So you've got LaSalle, one of the youngest teams, tied for the youngest team in the nation, and Howard stocked with freshmen.
Ball's out of bounds. It'll remain Howard basketball.
We'll see what happens. As I said, these teams opened the season against each other the last couple of years. Howard won 2 years ago in Mountain McGillivray's first career game as a head coach. And then last year, LaSalle won it 78-62. Deja King on the ground, and she is not getting up. It's a bucket for Howard, but the game is going to be stopped for Deja King, who is having trouble. And she's going to, looks like she's going to have to come out of this game. And you absolutely hate to see that. Deja King has been plagued with injuries the last couple of years. She takes a seat on the bench for Kate Hill.
She replaces number 11, Deja King.
King was a standout player. I believe led the team in scoring 2 years ago, and then got hurt, was out for the rest of the season. Last year was plagued with injuries, was hoping to make a full recovery this year, but she has struggled with foot injuries. And the trainer is working on her right foot, so you absolutely hate to see that and hope it's not tied to one of her previous injuries. So Kate Hill in the game with a unit that she had not been playing with so far in this contest. Hill bounce pass out to Amy Jacobs. Off the rim. Quick outlet pass. Warren. Cross court, open from three. Thornton, too much. Hill down court, open is Amy Jacobs on the break. And she finishes. Great awareness between Kate Hill and Amy Jacobs. Back to a 6-point game, and another miscommunication there for Howard. And part of what you are seeing is the fact that this is the second game of the season for Howard. Back here in the second quarter, LaSalle leading 29-23. Kate Hill passes to Jay Haynes. Just off the mark. On Janae Hutton. Little Euro step. Good defense from Kate Hill. On the oversized Nay Hutton. She's 6 feet tall. Hill is 5'7". Kate Hill prevented the bucket. Back to a 5-on-5 as Hutton took some time to get up. Haley Hill has Kate Hill behind her. Now Morgan Adams. Amy Jacobs. Shot clock ticking down. The runner using the backboard, no good. Ayana Warren. Creek. Someone there for LaSalle got a piece of it off the shot. Stays at 29-23. Under 4 minutes to play. Hill on the trailer, and it's an air ball out of bounds. So a substitution here. Looks like it'll be 4 players. Kate Hill will stay on. This was her lineup to start the game. And Mountain McGillivray had planned to have her play with before Deja King got hurt. So Hill picking up expanded minutes.
Down the lineup for Howard, number 1.
There were 6 players on the court there for a moment for the Bison. Now down to 5. Here is Warren. Now Jayla Thornton. Pass is tipped by Mass Antonio. Kate Hill. Wide open. Jordan Lewis. 4-3, Jordan Lewis.
Scored by number 22, Jordan.
That Total Technology, nothing but network, three-point play. Total Technology has been a company that knows their people are the reason for their continued growth and success. Learn more at TotalTechnologyInc.net.
Out of bounds. It'll be Howard basketball.
Howard ball here. That was a huge three for Jordan Lewis, who's found herself open on a handful of occasions from three-point range. She's now made 2 for 4 from beyond the arc and leads all scorers in this game with 8 points. Another turnover. Howard a little sloppy in this game. Again, this is their first game since November 30th and just their second game of the season. So completely understandable in this COVID-riddled year. Foul on the ground. That's on Ayanna Warren.
Team foul of the quarter.
Lewis. Claire Jacobs. Now she'll try a three. And she drills it.
Basket scored by number 10,
Claire Jacobs.
From Jordan.
She's up to 9 points now, and she takes over as the leader in this game in scoring. First Lewis, then Jacobs. Rebound. Jordan Lewis. What a great play from the sophomore. And if you haven't noticed, she is doing all of this with a mask on. As a couple players for LaSalle have decided, there's, count it, and one, Massantonio. Big play inside. That's the Sherwin-Williams Play in the Paint. For all your paint supply needs, check out sherwin-williams.com.
For Howard, number 33, Kanaya Harris. She replaces
Kanaya Harris comes back in.
At the line for your Explorers, number 12.
As I mentioned, Jordan Lewis playing with a mask when she is on the floor. Massantonio makes the free throw. So does Haley Hill. They don't have to. The only people in this building who don't have to wear masks are the 10 players on the floor and the referees. But again, some players have chosen to take that extra safety precaution and wear masks even when they are playing, which makes their game even more incredible when Lewis is having the kind of game she's having. So a timeout at 2 minutes and 4 seconds here in the second quarter. LaSalle with their largest lead of the game. It's now a 15-point lead, 38-23. Gerhard's Appliances. For more information about the heart of the kitchen, visit gerhardsappliances.com. So LaSalle with a powerful lead here in the second quarter. And again, with these two teams having recent history, the Explorers were hoping this would be more like last year's game than 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Mountain McGillivray's first career game as a head coach here at LaSalle. And Howard won that game, 57-54. It was a hard-fought game, but the Bison came out on top. There were some growing pains. LaSalle much improved last year. They went from 6-25 in his first season to 13-17 last year. And that season last year, LaSalle beat Howard 78-62. That was a huge game for Claire Jacobs in her opener. She scored 20 points. Deja King and Kayla Sproul had 12 points each. And so far, it's looking more like last year's matchup than 2018's.
Explorers foul. Their 5th team foul.
So that is the 5th team foul of the quarter against LaSalle. So from here on out, Howard's in the bonus. They'll head to the line. So Kanaya Harris at the line to shoot 2. Harris misses the first. Makes the second. 14-point lead for the Explorers. Into the half court. Kate Hill driving. And a foul outside.
fourth team foul of the quarter.
That's the fourth team foul against the Bison, so one more puts LaSalle into the bonus. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. On the inbound play, Claire Jacobs, no look pass, Hill. She's going to try the three. Nothing but net from Kate Hill. She does not take a ton of threes, but that was a beautiful shot from the senior point guard. On the other end, easy bucket there for Nay Hutton. That is Kate Hill's first successful three-pointer of the season. And it was a big one. There's a three, rattles home from Destiny Howell, the freshman out of Queens, New York. The offense is picking up here after a slow start in the first quarter. Under a minute to play now. Kate Hill finds Lewis in the corner. Inside, Kazicki. Hill, Massantonio. And that rattles in for three. LaSalle on a hot streak. They have made 5 for their last 6 field goals. Make that 4 of their last 5 from long range. They cannot seem to miss from the outside. LaSalle now shooting 50% from 3 in this contest. They entered today shooting 30% from 3 as a team so far this season. A foul on the shot will send Destiny Howell to the line for Howard. So LaSalle with a 30% three-point shooting average. They're currently at 50% from 3. A remarkable first half for the Explorers from long range. And they are up to 44 points. And a stat to keep an eye on, under Mount McGillivray, LaSalle 9-0 when scoring 70 points or more in a game. They did it last weekend against St. Francis. They scored 70 plus, they won. And in this game, it's almost halftime, they've got 44 points, so we'll keep an eye on that. Shot clock turned off. LaSalle can hold for the final shot of the opening half. Claire Jacobs, she gets blocked. A chance perhaps for Howard. Half court, and not even taken by Ania Wilson. We'll take a quick break for halftime. 44-31 is the score. LaSalle on top. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for LaSalle versus Howard on ESPN+.
Are you ready for Monday night?
Halftime here from Tom Gola Arena. I'm Corey Cohen with you on ESPN+. It is 44-31 here in Philadelphia. LaSalle in the lead. Taking a look at some of the stats here to start. Claire Jacobs leading the way with 9 points. This halftime report presented by the Howe Group, headquartered in Conshohocken and serving Philadelphia and the surrounding regions. They're the city's only one-stop shop for everything real estate. Their knowledgeable employees are here to help, whether it's finding you the perfect apartment, securing a mortgage, or planning construction. To learn more, check out howgroup.com. So Claire Jacobs leading the way, all scorers with 9 points. Just behind her, Jordan Lewis with 8 points and Anjanae Hutton with 8. First half recap presented by Robert Ganter Services. You can be assured that they'll keep your building watertight from exterior complications. To learn more about what Robert Ganter Services has to offer, visit gantercontractors.com.
All right, that'll do it.
It's target practice.
Yes! Here we go.
Hi, Peyton.
For president,
Can't shoot with that.
Omaha.
There it is.
Nothing but net.
Back here at halftime at Tom Gola Arena. City View Pizza and Grill is here to serve you Philadelphia, offering extensive menu for everyone, featuring the freshest ingredients and massive portions. View the rest of City View's delicious menu at City View Pizza and Grill. It's halftime, as you can see. Masks, face shields, social distancing, cleaning at halftime. just full every protocol being taken here to make sure that this basketball game and whole season can be played safely. Now let's take a look at some second half adjustments brought to you by Holy Redeemer. Healthcare, home care, life care. Check out more at holyredeemer.com. For LaSalle, there aren't many adjustments. They had a phenomenal first half. The main adjustment would be defensively. Howard has been able to spread the ball around, and they've gotten into a pickle with some unforced turnovers, and if Howard can stop that, then LaSalle could be in a bit of trouble defensively. But offensively for LaSalle, not much more they can do. They're shooting 50%, and more importantly, 50% from three-point range. They have not missed a free throw yet. They've only taken 3, and they've seen great games from Claire Jacobs, Jordan Lewis, and a handful of players, a bunch of players on the board so far. So for LaSalle, there really aren't adjustments. They've got 44 points already. They've got an undefeated record under Mountain McGillivray when they score 70+. And so for them, they are on pace, at least offensively, to win this game. And we'll see if they can keep that up. Interstate is a janitorial service company and proud to remain a privately owned facility services company that has grown to offer services throughout the country. Check out Interstate Maintenance at interstatemaintenance.com. ThoroughPest is a full-service residential, commercial, and industrial pet control company serving Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs for over 35 years. Check out their services at thoroughpest.com. We'll take a quick break. Back for the second half in just a moment.
Here we go.
Hi, Peyton.
Your president?
Can't shoot with that.
Omaha.
There it is.
Nothing but net.
Halftime here at Tom Gola Arena in Philadelphia. These two teams playing each other, LaSalle and Howard. 44-31 is the score. Explorers on top. Stifel is a diversified global wealth management and investing banking company focused on building relationships that help individuals, families, and organizations pursue their financial goals. Check them out at stifel.com. Looking to kickstart your career and work with purpose at a leading tech company in the Philadelphia area? Look no further than iPipeline, innovators of cloud-based software that streamlines the selling and servicing of life insurance and financial protection products. Visit iPipeline.com/careers today. A few minutes before the second half gets started, LaSalle had a dominant half offensively to start things off in those first 20 minutes. They scored 44 points. That is the most that LaSalle has scored in the first half this season. They also had 9 different scorers, which is pretty remarkable. Again, leading the way was Claire Jacobs with 9 points, Jordan Lewis with 8, Molly Massantonio with 6, Kayla Spruill with 5, Amy Jacobs with 5, Jay Haynes with 4, Kate Hill with 2, Haley Hill with 2, Deja King with 2 before she got hurt. This game recap presented by JRM Supplier Consulting, industry-specific strategies for measurable results. For more information, contact Jim Moran at 267-428-1490 or visit jrmsupplierconsulting.com. These two teams out here for shoot-around. Howard again playing their first game since November 30th, this wild 2020 that we'll see go into 2021 with postponements and cancellations on the schedule. They had a season opener against Towson that was canceled, a game scheduled for this past Tuesday against Georgetown that was canceled, and a game scheduled for Thursday against UMBC that was postponed. This game was supposed to start the season and was postponed, then moved back to late December, and now here it is in mid-December. So for Howard, they've only played one game. It was a win over Mount St. Mary's, 87-83. LaSalle has played 4 games. They're 2-2, coming off a loss against Villanova midweek. Peter the Mortgage Guy, Peter Bucksbaum, founded Philadelphia Mortgage Company with one goal in mind: to help people make smarter, better informed financial decisions when looking to purchase a home. With 40 years of experience and well over 10,000 clients served, PMC is committed to providing financial solutions and guiding individuals through the mortgage process. For all your mortgage needs, call Peter Bucksbaum at 215-740-8999 or visit philadelphiamortgage.com. LaSalle leading the overall series between the Explorers and the Bison 7-2. Again, Howard's last win was 2 years ago, season opener in 2018. And then LaSalle got back last year. It was a 3-point win then. Last year, LaSalle won by 16. So the second half about to begin, less than a minute away. Second half presented by Kitchen World. Kitchen World is dedicated to providing quality workmanship for both the home and business market. Learn more at kitchen-worldinc.com. So again, 44-31 is the score here between LaSalle and Howard. LaSalle so far in this one. They have been out-rebounded just by 3, though. They entered this game being out-rebounded this season 43.3 to 37.5 a game. So Claire Jacobs out here. Ready to begin the second half. Howard takes the court. And this second half underway between LaSalle and Howard. The initial starters for this game out on the floor. Kate Hill, Molly Massantonio. Back to Hill. Massantonio, 6 on the shot clock. Open is Claire Jacobs. And she's dangerous from out there. Jacobs up to 12 points. She entered today shooting 45.3% on the season. So far, she is 5 for 9. So as of now, her field goal percentage is going to keep ticking up. Claire Jacobs had a stellar freshman season, the sophomore out of Perth, Australia. Was named to the A10 rookie team with just under 14 points per game last year. She's hoping to improve that, but also improve all aspects of her game. There's a runner. No good. Sproul taking a big step up this season as well. Claire Jacobs, she's going to try again. Offensive board, Massantonio. Now Sproul takes a quick jumper, too short. Claire Jacobs fighting for it, but she gets called for the foul. Excuse me, looks like the foul's on Howard.
Howard foul.
Yeah, that's going to be called on Michaela Mennett. The 6'3" center, so LaSalle will keep it. Nice bounce pass from Kate Hill, and an easy jumper for Jordan Lewis. Those two have connected a couple of times today, and it has worked. A great assist there from Kate Hill. LaSalle now up to 49 points. Hill with 5 assists, and Jordan Lewis with 10 points. Traveling call there on Michaela Mennett, so a forgettable start to the third quarter for her as she takes a seat on the bench in favor of Brooklyn Fort Davis.
She replaces number 10, Michaela Mennett.
Kate Hill brings it up. Now Claire Jacobs. Sproul goes underneath on the reverse. Beautiful play from Kayla Sproul underneath. She's up to 7 points and 3 rebounds. Coming off a forgettable game midweek against Villanova. No foul, and that will be LaSalle basketball. It was an odd week for Kayla Sproul. She had a massive game against St. Francis. Led LaSalle to a victory with 28 points and 10 rebounds in 28 minutes. And then midweek against Villanova did not score a single point. So now she's trying to even things out. Here's Claire Jacobs for three! She cannot be stopped. 15 points early here in the third quarter. What a game for Claire Jacobs. Again, one of the lone bright spots. There's a foul. One of the lone bright spots in that Villanova game that LaSalle lost 78-52. Claire Jacobs had 16.7 rebounds.
She replaces number 24, Brooklyn Ford Davis. At the line for Howard.
So now making a season debut and a career debut is Jayla Wade, freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. Her first career appearance in the NCAA. Counted and won for the Bison. Sorrento's Pizza is currently located at 1624 West Olney Avenue. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. View the rest of Sorrento's delicious menu at sorrentospizzaphiladelphia.com. So a full-scale substitution for the Explorers. And one player we had not seen tonight. She made her career debut midweek against Villanova. It is Jete Nola, the freshman out of Latvia, number 1, standing at 5'6". She's essentially the third-string point guard on this squad. Mount McGillivray has made it clear as we see a foul. He's got 2 starting point guards in Kate Hill and Deja King. But Deja King was hurt in the first half. It was an injury to her foot, which she's had trouble with. So Jete Nola, who is the third-string point guard and hadn't been getting minutes, she got 4 minutes in her career debut against Villanova. She is in this game for the Explorers, hoping to make a difference. Haynes out to Nola. Nola takes a 3, misses. In her career debut, those 4 minutes against Nova, she did hit a 3-pointer for her first career bucket. Destiny Howell. Last touch off of, looked like it was off of Howard, but they say Haley Hill touched it last. So it will stay with the Bison. Kaya Creek in for Howard.
She replaces number 5, Jayla Wade.
Wade comes out. Inbound to Ayanna Warren. Rattles out off the attempt from Destiny Howell. Here's Nola. Bounce pass to Amy Jacobs. And Morgan Adams, the stretch 5, misses. Howard trying to hurry up the tempo. Creek. Warren. In the corner. Off the rim. Adams collects.
Howard fouled their 3rd team foul of the quarter.
So another foul against the Bison. That's the 3rd team foul. LaSalle nearing the bonus here. Both teams, in fact, sitting on 3 team fouls. Kania Harris comes in for Howard. Nola. Haley Hill. Now Nola underneath. Morgan Adams cannot finish, though. Haynes thought about it. Takes a long 2. Rebound. Adams. And a foul called against the Bison.
Howard foul is their 4th team foul.
And we see in Morgan Adams what we hadn't seen in the first few games this season and what LaSalle had been lacking without Shalina Miller, who graduated last year, which is that dominant presence underneath the rim. Morgan Adams, the tallest player on this team, still taller than Shalina Miller was. There she is with the finish. The 6'1" freshman out of New Oxford, PA. Long distance three. Jayla Thornton. What a shot. And with that, Jayla Thornton now 10 points today, as there we see a basket for Amy Jacobs. And with that last basket from Jayla Thornton, she has now hit the 1,000-point career mark. So congratulations to Jayla Thornton, the senior out of Newark, New Jersey, now with 1,000 career points for Howard. Traveling call against the Bison. New lineup for LaSalle.
Number 4, Kate Hill. Number 12, Molly Massantonio. Number 10, Claire Jacobs. And number 22, Jordan Lewis.
Essentially the starting lineup, but instead of Kayla Sproul, they've got Michelle Kazicki out there. Massantonio. Now Lewis goes underneath for Kazicki. One-on-one, and it's a block. Nice work from Destiny Howell. Again, Howard in their lone game against Mount St. Mary's had a remarkable 12 blocks. Media timeout. We'll take a quick break here in the third.
Wild card.
Third quarter here between LaSalle and Howard. The Explorers up 58-39.
Their 14th foul of the quarter.
There's a foul on LaSalle. Again, with the last three-pointer, Jayla Thornton hit the 1,000 career point club. So congratulations to her on a phenomenal career at Howard. Named third team all-conference last year. Hoping to get that honor or better this year. Moving forward, she said she wants to be an ESPN analyst in the future. I'm without my partner, Maren Walseth, for this game, so if Jayla Thornton wants to pull double duty today, we can make that work, but next game we're back to Maren.
The Explorers foul is their 5th foul.
So that is the 5th foul against LaSalle in this third quarter, and with that, Howard is in the bonus from here on out. Next 4.5 minutes will send the Bison to the line. Any foul. So some free points here for Howard, and the first one from Anjanae Hutton is good. By the way, the reason that Kayla Sproul is not on the floor and that we see Michelle Kazicki in her place in that usual rotation. There's an offensive board and a putback for Kaya Creek. As I was saying, the reasoning is Kayla Sproul sitting on 4 personal fouls. One more and she's gone. So we likely won't see her for the remainder of the third quarter. Double dribble against Kate Hill. It is Howard possession. Still a 16-point lead for the Explorers. Ball on the ground. Picked up by Kate Hill. Massantonio on the break, fakes the pass, puts it up, misses. Nice rebound from Creek. Thornton, quick three and a foul on the shot. Called against Jordan Lewis. So Thornton will head to the line to shoot 3.
They are over the limit for the quarter. Now at the line for Howard. Number 23, Jayla Thornton shooting 3.
LaSalle up 58-42 here at Tom Gola Arena. No fans here for this game or any games this season. It is just the absolutely essential players, staff, employees. So it's the teams, the coaches, the training staff, and the scores table spaced out. A couple people taking video and photos, and that's about it. Making sure that this game and all games this season can take place safely in strict guidance to the COVID protocols. This home court arena description brought to you by Courtyard. Courtyard gives you everything you need to move forward. For more information, check out courtyard.marriott.com. Kate Hill, now Lewis. Howard on a 5-0 run now. Foul called, though.
Howard foul is
And that is the 5th team foul, so now LaSalle moves into the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter.
and Claire Jacobs shooting 2.
Claire Jacobs at the line. Makes the first. Makes the second. She's only missed 1 free throw so far to start this season. She's been remarkably consistent from the line. Didn't want to say that before the shots for the announcer's curse. If anyone saw Joe Buck cursed the Baltimore Ravens kicker Justin Tucker. Nice hook shot there from Kaya Creek. Nearly a takeaway. Here's Kazicki. Kate Hill. Cross court, Massantonio. Back to Hill. Claire Jacobs driving. Jacobs.
The Explorers are out of bounds. It'll be
She stepped out of bounds, and so Howard takes over.
number 24.
Substitution, that
Number 21, Jay Haynes.
second unit that's not really a second unit, just the unit that happened to play second in this game. Mount McGillivray wanted to make sure when he spoke to us preseason and really all season long, it's very important that his unit, it's not an A team and a B team. These are both A teams, and in fact, he likes to balance them, where sometimes his best player will be on the second team. And for him, there is no drop-off between the starting lineup and the next 5 players that come in. There's a foul and 1, a huge effort from Anjanae Hutton.
The Explorers are over the limit for the quarter. Now at the line for Howard, 0-0 on.
So again, very important. I say first unit, second unit based on when they come in, but it is not indicative of quality.
He replaces number 1 Destiny.
And it's also incredibly fluid. It certainly changes game to game. I don't believe there's been the same starting lineup at all this season. He always likes to make changes, tinker with things. Free throw is good, so it's a 3-point play. Amy Jacobs, cross court, Haley Hill. Nola. Inside, Amy Jacobs. She's a guard, passes out to Haynes. And they call her for a travel. It could have gone either way, either a foul or a travel. They go for the traveling call. So now down to an 11-point lead. It was a 23-point lead just a few minutes ago in this third quarter. And here's a welcome surprise, a nice surprise. Deja King able to come back into this game for LaSalle. She was injured in the first half. You didn't know how bad it was going to be. But she is not out for the day. She is back in this ball game, which you certainly hope is indicative of a not too serious injury. Well, turned out to just be for that play, as Kate Hill is now back in. Deja King goes back to the bench. She did look to be in discomfort. You hope that she's all right by LaSalle's next game on Wednesday, December 16th. Creek makes that. Now a 10-point game. Again, earlier this quarter, it was a 23-point game. Howard on an 11-2 run in a little over 3 minutes. Lewis taken away, given right back in the attempt to keep it in bounds by Cash Dixon. And now Howard possession. Creek Kaya Creek slices through the defenders. She is red hot, now up to 10 points for the freshman out of Maryland. She's been a spark plug off the bench. Kate Hill driving, blocked by Creek, and kept in bounds. Howard continues the run. They only trail by 8. It's a 13-2 run. Offensive board and a foul. So a 13-2 run for Howard that they can improve here with a trip to the line. The Gutter Gurus game track. The Gutter Gurus stand ready to provide exceptional residential services. To learn more about the Gutter Gurus, check out guttergurus.com. So here is Kania Harris. She makes the first. Now a 14-2 run from the Bison. Misses the second. This is a big trip for LaSalle. They want a basket and then just get to the end of the quarter and regroup. The wheels have started falling off a little bit here down the stretch of the third quarter. And that's going to be a traveling call. LaSalle cannot catch a break here.
She replaces 00 on Janelle.
17-4 run for the Bison. Also a 9-0 run. Can they keep it up here? It will stay with Howard. Cash Dixon. Now Kaya Creek, she's been red hot. Air ball though.
Ball's out of bounds of the Explorers.
So out of bounds.
Direction last touch.
Now they say no, it wasn't an air ball. It was tipped by LaSalle, and it will stay with Howard after the appeal from the bench, led by head coach Ty Grace. Inbound coming here. Harris finds Thornton. Shot clock down to 4. And another foul called against LaSalle.
The Explorers are over the limit for team fouls in the quarter.
Make that the 10th foul against LaSalle this quarter.
Howard, number 23, Gila Thornton, shooting 2.
So 2 free throws here for Jayla Thornton. She makes the first. Is shaping up to be an excellent game. It looked to be perhaps a pretty easy win for LaSalle. Howard has fought back hard in this third quarter. LaSalle won the second quarter 24-17. So far, Howard is winning the third quarter 24-16. And things have evened right out. 2 seconds. Jordan Lewis heaves it up. It's tipped. And that will end the third quarter. As we take a quick break, we'll be back with the fourth. Fourth quarter about to begin here from Tom Gola Arena. Brought to you by Independence Blue Cross, company that's been trusted in the community for more than 80 years, and the coverage that gives you the access to the largest network of doctors and hospitals in the region. Learn more at ibx.com. Kayla Sproul back out onto the floor for LaSalle. Jordan Lewis is fouled during the shot. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kayla Sproul with 4 fouls, so 1 more and she's gone.
Howard foul.
But they missed her in that third quarter.
That is their first team foul. Now the line for
As the wheels started to come off.
22, Jordan Lewis shooting 2.
Sproul with 7 points and 3 rebounds in this game. Lewis makes the first. So a little change of the lineup. We see Amy Jacobs currently in instead of Molly Massantonio. Amy playing with her twin sister Claire, the sophomores from Perth, Australia. So a successful trip to the line for Jordan Lewis. LaSalle looking to turn things around here in the fourth quarter. Loose ball. Kept by Kaya Creek. She was huge in the third quarter. She's up to a total of 10 points, 5 rebounds. Lewis with the rebound. Finds Kate Hill. Wide open, Claire Jacobs. A little too strong. Her sister gets the board. Amy passes out. Back to Claire. She'll try again. Misses both. Kaya Creek, the extra pass. Too strong on the finish, though, from Brooklyn Fort Davis. Handoff. Claire Jacobs again. And it's rare you see her miss 3 in a row. She's cooled off a bit. Thornton driving, the runner, contact, offensive foul. Kate Hill took the charge. She had planted her feet. And the ref was right in front of the play. Now Molly Massantonio comes in for Jordan Lewis, and Anjanae Hutton comes in for Brooklyn Fort Davis. Claire Jacobs inbounding. They say it was a foul called on Kanaya Harris. Kanaya Harris, excuse me. Still get another chance. A lot of contact there. Kate Hill trying to get through a screen. LaSalle running out of time here. Claire Jacobs forward to Kate Hill. That'll break half court. Massantonio is wide open. But an air ball, she was well short on that. Dixon. That's certainly an air ball, and it'll go the other way. 62-55 lead for Howard. Jacobs. Kate Hill having a hard time getting open. Successful pass, risky, but she finds Sproul. No look pass, but they call it travel before that. I think it's the right call.
Howard basketball. Returning for Howard, number 2, Ayanna Warren. She replaces number 3, Cache Dixon.
Ayanna Warren into the game for Cash Dixon. Still a 7-point lead for LaSalle. The shot clock hadn't started yet, it looks like. Not sure if either clock had. So the inbound coming from Thornton. Morgan Adams comes into the game for LaSalle in exchange for Kayla Sproul, again sitting on 4 personal fouls. Harris dribbles past a couple of players. Misses. Good defense at the end from Morgan Adams. She was the final boss in that journey. Amy Jacobs loads up from 3, misses. Kanaya Harris again. Now Warren. Warren drives, and she draws the foul.
Explorers foul is their first team foul.
So Warren will head to the line for Howard. They trail by 7. Howard University, of course, the HBCU located in our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Some of their alumni had extremely notable years. As Warren misses the first. Chadwick Boseman on the sad end, the phenomenal actor in everything he was in, was a proud Howard University graduate. And he passed away this year from cancer. LaSalle gets the rebound, taken right back, and Warren fouled again. So Ayanna Warren, after missing both of her free throws, gets a rebound and will head right back for 2 more chances as Sproul comes in for Adams. So as I mentioned, Chadwick Boseman, of course, tragically dying earlier this year from cancer, a proud Howard graduate. And then on the other end of the spectrum, as we see the first free throw here, Warren makes that. On the other end of the spectrum, proud Howard University graduate Kamala Harris was elected Vice President of the United States. The first woman and in either office, and the first woman of color in either the presidency or vice presidency. And she is a proud Howard University graduate. So there are a ton of phenomenal alumni from Howard University. But again, 2 of them especially in the news this year in Chadwick Boseman and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Kayla Sproul in and out. And an over-the-back foul on Amy Jacobs.
Explorers foul is their 3rd team foul of the quarter.
That's the 3rd team foul for both teams. Morgan Adams now comes in for Sproul.
Places number 15, Kayla Sproul.
Seems like Mount McGillivray's objective is to not have Kayla Sproul out there on defensive possessions if possible. He does not want her picking up that 5th foul. And if he can find a way to take her off the floor and then put her back in for an offensive possession, if there are free throws to be taken, he'll do it. Adams cannot corral the rebound, and that is a freshman mistake there. Some growing pains.
Returning for your Explorers, number 22, Jordan Lewis. She replaces.
Now Jordan Lewis comes back in. Just a 5-point lead for LaSalle. They are holding on to this lead for dear life, but they're going to have to put up some points if they want to win this game. Another offensive rebound. Howard winning that battle by far, and an easy bucket for Anjanae Hutton. And a timeout by Mountain McGillivray. His team only leading by 3 points as we take
30-second timeout.
Or excuse me, it's a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it here at Tom Gola Arena. This team timeout presented by Metropolitan Flag, a premier manufacturer of flags, banners, signs, cut vinyl, and graphics. See their services and products at metflag.com. So 6 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this contest. LaSalle, that just a quarter ago, with 7 minutes and 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, they had a 23-point lead. It is now down to 3. So far in the 2nd half, they have been outscored by 10 points. It's a powerful 3rd quarter, I really should say back half of the 3rd quarter for Howard. And so far in this 4th quarter, it has been a struggle for the Explorers, especially in the rebounding game. They've struggled with rebounds all year. Again, the average coming into this game, they averaged 37.5 rebounds this year. They give up 43.3 rebounds on average this year. So far in this one, they've rebounded 30. They have conceded 41 rebounds, and a bunch of them on offense. We've seen a ton of offensive rebounds for Howard, especially off of free throws. They've gotten second chance opportunities, and that has been crucial for the Bison. This Paint the Picture presented by Allied Painters. The District Council 21 is recognized as one of the most active unions in the region for both its community service and member involvement. Learn more about the union at dc21.org. So that rebounding battle has been crucial, and Howard winning it. It's been a struggle all year long for LaSalle. They're hoping to turn things around. Again, Howard coming up from D.C. And I mentioned, again, just a couple of the many phenomenal alumni to come out of Howard University. Taraji P. Henson was another. There have been a lot in sports. But again, the two most notably this year, certainly Chadwick Boseman and Kamala Harris. Sproul. Inbounds for LaSalle. Down court. It's risky. Taken away. Mountain McGillivray is furious about that one. Just an unforced error. Put up by the point guard, Ayanna Warren, at 5'3", scores a basket underneath. Folks, this is a 1-point game.
Howard foul is their 4th team.
Now that is the 4th team foul against Howard, so that might help bail out the Explorers. They can get into the bonus and get to the line. Sproul breaks the press. Out to Kate Hill. Kate Hill now under 6 minutes to play. LaSalle clinging to a 1-point lead. Massantonio, 4 on the shot clock. Not sure if they're aware. It will stay with LaSalle, but just 2 seconds on the shot clock. So they've got to have a play drawn up here with just those 2 seconds. So they're going to get a new ball here. So the inbound play here, just 2 seconds to get a shot off. Kate Hill will inbound. Finds Massantonio underneath. It hit the rim. It's not a shot clock violation. Great defense, though, from Kaya Creek. She was huge in the third. And a foul on Kate Hill will send Creek to the line. And Howard has a chance to take the lead for the first time since they were up 2-0 in the first minute and a half of this game. At 8:32 on the clock in the first quarter, they led 2-0. They have not had a lead since then. They can take one here. Kaya Creek misses the first, so now they can't take the lead. But they can tie the game. Misses both, but another offensive rebound for Howard. Some good defense. Another offensive rebound. Again, no good. And finally, LaSalle comes up with a board. It's been remarkably difficult to get rebounds for the Explorers. Part of that is the height disadvantage, but it's also a larger problem than that. Howard is not worlds taller. And there it is. Howard has taken the lead off of Kaya Creek. Their first lead since it was 2-0. It's now 63-62. And LaSalle has only scored 2 points in this fourth quarter. Howard has scored 8 after outscoring LaSalle 8 points in the third by 8 points in the third quarter. Underneath, Claire Jacobs, the guard, misses. Sproul. No foul call. Mountain McGillivray furious. Ayanna Warren. Open on defense. Kaya Creek. Mountain McGillivray does not like what he's seeing. He's going to split up the rotation, go to Jay Haynes. Jacobs, she's got to make this, and she does! Boy, that was clutch. LaSalle desperate for a 3 to tie the game, and Claire Jacobs found it. We'll take a quick break, media timeout. Fourth quarter here, 4:16 to play. It is all tied up at 65 apiece. Again, I'm Corey Cohen, joining you from ESPN Plus here at Tom Gola Arena in Philadelphia. Missing my partner, Maren Walseth, today. She'll be back for the next game. That is LaSalle versus Drexel on Wednesday. This game just scheduled a couple days ago, though. A foul and one. Huge play for Howard.
Explorers foul.
And Anjanae Hutton will head to the line to make this a three-point play. Meanwhile, that puts Howard into the bonus. From here on out, any foul sends them to the line. Nay Hutton misses another offensive board for Howard. Ayanna Warren. It's a 2-point lead for the Bison. Their jumper is good for Kanaya Harris. Now a 69-65 lead for Howard. They've outscored LaSalle by 15 points in this second half.
Explorers basketball.
LaSalle cannot find an answer, and the offense has completely shut down. His offense scored 20 points in the first quarter, 24 in the second, 16 in the third. So far, they've only scored 5. 3 have come from a Claire Jacobs shot just before the timeout. Warren. Three minutes to play. It's a 4-point lead for Howard. Underneath. Little double team. LaSalle switched to the zone defense. Another offensive rebound. The Explorers just do not have an answer down low.
Explorers foul. They are over the limit for the quarter.
They have been again, coming into this game, they've been out-rebounded by about a margin of 6 rebounds per game. So far today, they've been out-rebounded 50-33. So the rebound battle has been a struggle all season long, but especially in this game. First shot is good for Anjanae Hutton. Howard with a 5-point lead. Can they get another? Another offensive rebound for the Bison. That has 100% been the difference. A shoe is off. Scanning to try to see whose it is. It is Jordan Lewis's shoe. And Lewis, it was tossed off to the side. So now just over 2.5 minutes to play. LaSalle trailing by 5 after leading by 23. In the third quarter, Cade Hill open for 3. Too strong. Rebound from Amy Jacobs. Jordan Lewis. And that was a much-needed jumper from the Explorers. Again, just their second field goal this quarter. They were 1 for 13. Now make it 2 for 14. One possession game, under 2 minutes to play. Too strong, but an offensive rebound yet again. And it's the 5'3" Ayanna Warren. So the problem extends certainly past height. There's Kayla Spruill. Misses the 3. When a 5'3" point guard can get offensive rebounds. There is no doubt about the struggles in this game. Of course, part of it is the field goal percentage. It was over 50% in the first quarter. It's over 13% here in the fourth quarter. There's a traveling call. But that is the secondary problem to the massive rebound margin in Howard's favor. Still, though, LaSalle absolutely in this game. They trail by 5. About 80 seconds to play. Underneath, wide open, Amy Jacobs. And a timeout call by Mountain McGillivray. That was crucial for the Explorers as they trail 72-69. 1 minute and 9 seconds. 69 seconds remaining. LaSalle with 69 points as they trail by 3. Now, key statistic to look at for the Explorers this year, or excuse me, the past 3 years under Mountain McGillivray in his 3rd season. When this team scores 70 points or more in a game, they are 9-0, which we saw happen. It was 8-0, and then they beat St. Francis earlier this week. They are now 9-0 in scoring 70 points or more per game. However, with a little over a minute to play, with 69 seconds left, they are on the doorstep of scoring 70 points, and they are trailing. So in Mountain McGillivray's 3rd year, this could break that streak of 9-0 when scoring 70 or more. We'll see. Molly Massantonio, big rebound there. They needed that. Sproul. Thought about it from 3. Bounce pass. Massantonio. Double teamed, but she finds the bucket. Just a 1-point game now. LaSalle needs one more stop. Again, any foul from either team will send the opponent to the free throw line, whether it's shooting or not. The drive now from Thornton. Blocked! I believe Kayla Sproul was the one who got a piece of that. Massantonio pulls up. Sproul. Open outside. Gets it to Amy Jacobs. A lot of contact, no foul. And that's a foul.
Howard foul is their 5th foul of the quarter. At the line for your...
And so now Amy Jacobs at the line to tie or potentially take the lead. Misses the first. She's currently 0 for 2 on the season in free throws. Misses the second, but an offensive board for Jordan Lewis. Puts it right back up. It's an air ball. The shot clock is turned off. They intentionally foul. But LaSalle could have taken the lead there. It was an empty trip to the line from Amy Jacobs. That is a heartbreaker if you're an Explorers fan.
Explorers foul. They are over the limit.
So here is Jayla Thornton at the line. She became a 1,000-point career shooter earlier tonight. Makes the first. She has not missed a free throw. She had not missed a free throw before today. She's now 5 for 7 from the line today. She misses the second. It's a 2-point game, but an offensive rebound will end things. It's cruel, but it is fitting as the timeout called by Ty Grace on the Howard bench that LaSalle could have gotten the ball back off of a missed free throw. Down 2 points with, at the time, there were about 5 seconds left. But they could not get the rebound. And instead, Howard will have the ball, head to the line with 2.2 seconds remaining or below, and likely win this ball game. LaSalle could have tied it or won it if they had gotten that rebound. They have been out-rebounded by 19, 55-36. And a quick foul, 1.6 seconds on the clock. So it's clear what has to happen here. Howard has to miss at least one. And then LaSalle has to pray for a miracle. Of course, first they have to get a rebound. First shot good from Ayanna Warren. She's at 9 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds for the 5'3" point guard. This would ice the game. And she does it. Ayanna Warren essentially ices this game for Howard. 75-71, 1.6 seconds remaining. Sheeran Environmental Design has consistently provided the highest quality landscape design and build services at the most cost-effective prices. Learn more about their services at SheeranDesign.com. So 1.6 seconds left, and LaSalle has the ball back, but of course, trailing by 4 points, unless Howard fouls the shooter from a Hail Mary shot, LaSalle will not win this game. And you know that Ty Grace in that Howard huddle is telling her players, do not foul. Let them get a clear three. It doesn't matter. Do not foul the shooter. So Kate Hill to inbound. It would take a miracle, but it is the second night of Hanukkah now, so you never know. Foul away from the ball, away from the play. So Claire Jacobs will head to the line to shoot 2.
Team is over the limit for the quarter. Now the line for your Explorers, number 10, Claire Jacobs, shooting 2.
So the trick here is likely going to be try to make the first, miss the second, get your own rebound. And then heave up a 3. The alternative would be try to make both. If you make the second, then you foul, but then you have to bring it back down the court. It's extremely complicated. And because of that complication, actually it looks like the refs are going to take a look at the monitors, make sure everything is all right. So after this game, Howard has an extremely quick turnaround. They've got George Washington on Sunday, so they head back to D.C. and they play GW in 2 days' time. So that'll be an extremely quick turnaround for Howard. But again, they had not played but one game this season, so they will take that quick turnaround if they can get 2 games in the same weekend. So they've got GW on Sunday and then Navy on Wednesday. As I mentioned, LaSalle back home against Drexel on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So Jacobs makes the first. And again, the likely strategy here is to attempt to miss the second, tip it out, and try to get a 3. Well, she misses it, but it's a rebound for Howard. And that is it. 75-72 is the final score. Howard gets the win here at Tom Gola Arena. Just dominating the rebounding battle, 55-36, and that was enough for the Bison. This post-game report presented by Junk Rescue. Junk in your way? Call a hero today. Their Junk Rescue heroes are standing by, ready to give you a free estimate. Too busy to call? Book online to check their availability at junk-rescue.com. Now we'll take a look at the players' scoring update presented by St. Clair CPA Solutions. Comprehensive financial and accounting services for every stage of the corporate and family life cycle, from entity selection to retirement planning. St. Clair CPA Solutions applies their own professional and personal experience to help you meet life goals for your business and your family. To learn more, check out stclair.org. Leading the way in all scoring was Claire Jacobs with 21 points. And for Howard, it was Anjanae Hutton who had 20 points. The ace player of the game presented by Talamore. No matter the activity, golf, tennis, swimming, fitness, socials, or dining, Talamore Country Club has it all. Learn more at about Talamore at talamorerec.com. And the player of the game for the winning side, Anjanae Hutton, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Bunch of LaSalle players had some great games. But for Anjanae Hutton, She had a stellar day, and that led her team to the victory. Take a look at the upcoming schedule, the super sweet upcoming home games presented by Hershey's, a superior company with delicious sweets. Check out Hershey's.com for delicious and fun recipes. For LaSalle coming up again, they are back on Wednesday right here at Tom Gola Arena facing Philadelphia rival Drexel. That's Wednesday, December 16th at 7 p.m. So we hope you'll join us for that one right here on ESPN+. Maren Wall said we'll be back for that one, so we'll have her back again. This game was just put together a few days ago, and massive credit to Howard for coming out with the win after having not played since November 30th and getting that big rebounding advantage. 56-36 is the final rebounding margin in favor of the Bison. Just a dominant performance from them on the glass, on the boards. And that certainly is the difference. So LaSalle now falls to 2-3, again hoping to bounce back to 500 on Wednesday against Drexel at 7 p.m. For Howard, they're undefeated. They moved to 2-0. And again, they face GW on Sunday. And then they've got Navy on Wednesday. But this Howard team certainly looking good. Ty Grace, 6th year as head coach of this program. And a tough loss for the Explorers. So that will just about do it here from Tom Gola Arena. We want to thank you all for watching on this Friday early evening. Happy second night and moving forward of Hanukkah to all who are celebrating. We'll be back on Wednesday, and we hope to see you then. For our entire crew here, I'm Corey Cohen, signing off from Philadelphia.